Hello everybody, welcome to jurycentral.com online classes for law exams. So today I will be dealing with you a recent High Court ruling in which it has been held that stray dogs have the right to food and citizens have right to feed them. So now let us see the case decision. So the case citation is Dr. Maya D. Chablani versus Radha Mittal and others, which has been held on 1st of July 2021. Let us see the background first. So in this, the plaintiff has filed interlocutory application number so and so to restrain the defendant from feeding the stray dogs near the entrance and exit of the food property. Observing that animals have a right under law to be treated with compassion, respect and dignity, the Delhi High Court has directed the Animal Welfare Board of India to designate areas in consultation with resident welfare associations for feeding of community dogs in the national capital. Stating it was a moral responsibility of each and every citizen to protect the animals, the court also directed the AWBI to ensure that every RWA constitutes an animal welfare committee. So in this court decision, the Delhi High Court has actually directed the Animal Welfare Board of India to take care of the needs of the stray dogs, and also it has directed the AWBI to ensure that every resident welfare associations in Delhi constitutes an animal welfare committee. Then a single bench comprising Justice J.R. Midha. So this decision has been given by Justice J.R. Midha. In its order said, community dogs, stray and street dogs have the right to food and citizens have the right to feed community dogs. But in exercising this right, care and caution should be taken to ensure that it doesn't impinge upon the rights of others or cause any harm, hindrance, harassment and nuisance to other individuals or members of the society. So it has also been taken care that while feeding the stray dogs, hindrance or any kind of harassment and nuisance to other individuals or member of the society is not caused. Then, issuing guidelines for the welfare of the community dogs, the court has constituted a committee for implementation of the order and asked it to hold a meeting within 4 weeks. The committee will comprise of the Director, Animal Husbandry Department or his nominee, a senior officer of the Municipal Corporation, Delhi Cantonment Board and AWBI, Delhi's Additional Standing Counsel Nandita Rao, AWBI Counsel Manisha Tikaria and Advocate Pragyan Sharma. So, issuing the guidelines, the Honorable Delhi High Court has also constituted a committee for implementation of the order constituting the following persons. Then the court said that the feeding of community dogs has to take place at areas designated by the AWBI in consultation with RWAs or municipal corporation in areas where the former is not available. So feeding of the dog has to be done in a designated place and which has to be decided by the AWBI in consultation with RWS, or if RWS is not there, then in the consultation of municipal corporations. Then while determining the designated area, the AWBI and RWA municipal corporations have to be conscious of the fact that every community dog is a territorial being and therefore community dog must be fed and tended to at places within their territory. In this judgment, it has been directed that the dog must be fed at a place within their territory. It is the duty of the AWBI and the RWS to ensure and keep in mind the fact that community dogs live in packs and care should be taken by the AWBI and RWS to see that each pack ideally has different designated areas for feeding, even if that means designating multiple areas in a locality. So it is not necessary that there should be only one area in the community locality, but there shall be multiple areas if the need arises. Then the court has also directed all law enforcement authorities to ensure that no harassment or hindrance is caused to the people feeding street dogs at the designated spot. It also said that RWS or municipal corporations have to ensure that every community dog in every area has access to food and water in the absence of caregivers or community dog feeders. So a duty has also been cast upon the municipal corporations to ensure that every community dog in every area has access to food and water. Then any person having, it went on to further held that any person having compassion for stray dogs can feed the dogs at the private entrance porch, driveway of their house or any other place not shared with other residents. The order reads adding that no person can restrict anyone from feeding dogs until and unless the same is causing harm or harassment to them. So if a person is willing to feed any street dog, so responsibility has been cast on the law enforcement authorities that to make sure that no harassment is caused to the person who is feeding the dogs. Then it also said that the dogs have to be sterilized and vaccinated and then returned to the same area. Vaccinated and sterilized dogs cannot be removed by the municipality, noted the court. Further, the bench said that if any of the street or community dogs are injured or unwell, it will be the duty of the RWA to secure their treatment by the vets from the funds of the RWA. So a duty has been given to the RWA to ensure that if a dog is injured, then that dog has to be given proper medical care and the expenses has to be borne by the funds of the RWA, and all the sterilized and vaccinated dogs have to be returned to the same area, the place to which they earlier belonged. The court also said that despite the law prohibiting cruelty to animals, there was an increasing tendency of defiance among citizens, and many times the government officials also take up a position contrary to the well-settled law. Such act of defiance be noted down in the ACR file of government employee. If any such complaint is received by AWBI, the same be sent to the concerned office for being placed in the ACR file of the government employee for necessary action as per CCS rules. So it says that if a government servant fails to take care of its duties, then in the same case, if a complaint is received by AWI, then the same has to be forwarded to the concerned department where the state public servant works, and he has to be punished according to the CCS rules. So this is the end of the session, and I hope you all have liked it. Do not forget to like, share, subscribe to the channel. Till we meet the next time. Thank you.